We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 4 between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Dan O'Neill is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Number 7.
At the plate, Jackie Robinson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Second of 4 here on a Friday night, as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now, as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. And a good pitch there, as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm hoping to see Justin Turner turn it around. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than .250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
Standing in, Johnny Damon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Damon is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
A 1-1 pitch home to Damon. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Corey Seager, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Damon, base runner at first with one out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A 1 pitch on its way. The bouncer to the left side, scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Kenta Maeda will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Standing in, Justin Metz. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Turner's got it. And there's one down now. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8th. Talk about a hot streak. He's hitting exactly 500 over his last 10 games. Obviously a guy you want to stay away from if you're on the mound. And I'm really interested to see if he stays on top of his game in this one.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, center fielder, Junior.
Now at the plate, Junior Moore, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1-1.
He pulls this one into right. Guerrero is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Into the box, Justin Turner. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far.
Justin Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliced hard on the ground. Negri scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different types of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
So it was a swinging strike three. Jim Rice goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, as you'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 10 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in, Will Negri. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Negri, just a 19-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
In now, Fernando Alvarado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 140 RBIs for him on the year. So do not get up when he grabs a bat. You will miss something. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
2-1.
Negri stands at second with no outs. Hit in the air down the right field line. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Seager is calling for it. 1 out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Into the box now, Ford Lemieux. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Into the box, Eric Fernandez. As he lifts it in the air to right field. There to take it is Guerrero. And that's out number 2.
Batting 8th, Dan.
Ready now, Dan O'Neill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Grandal shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Ground ball right side. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Standing in now, Kenta Maeda. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. On to first, a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail things here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Garner. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And he got him.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box now, Justin Metz. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
This is line to left. Rice is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Victor Caratini. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
1 strike.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Johnny Damon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Metz is there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Corey Seager looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. Seager, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Metz. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping up the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. First pitch of the at-bat. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Good idea, but Vlad's not going for it. 1-2. Count still at 1-2. And another foul ball. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping into the box, Junior Moore. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Junior Moore.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hit sharply on the ground, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, First baseman, Will.
Stepping in, Will Negri. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Hit hard to third. Turner has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 5, Fernando Alvarado.
Riding in once again, Fernando Alvarado. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fouled off. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Caratini on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
2 balls.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. On the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Kenta Maeda, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Maeda is exactly a .200 hitter, and as pitchers go, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Now to the plate, Ford Lemieux. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Two and 0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-0 pitch. He's a heater in there for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And that misses. Ball 4 now to lead off walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box, Eric Fernandez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
One pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Lemieux aboard here at first with nobody out. A fastball that just misses inside.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. The pitcher, Dan O'Neill, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. None out, runners at first and second. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Stepping in now, Johnny Varner, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that is through into left field. A base hit. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Number 64 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 64.
Into the box now, Justin Metz, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
First and second here with nobody out. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Guerrero going back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 58 on the year, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Up next for the Cubs.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Maeda hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is the case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Robinson. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. So striding in, Junior Moore. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Skied into straightaway right. There to take it is Guerrero. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Will Negri.
Ready once again, Will Negri. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jackie Robinson. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike three. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Now batting, Johnny Damon. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. Lemieux is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's Corey Seager. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2 is a ball below the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now at the plate, Fernando Alvarado.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher, Fernando Alvarado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now a hard liner, but foul. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
Standing in now, Ford Lemieux. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Alvarado gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And again a throw. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
So 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Back up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box, Eric Fernandez. Pitch misses. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the one-out stolen base. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Stepping in now, Dan O'Neill. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. He's running. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Johnny Varner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Rice will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 7th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 8-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Negri has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fernandez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Jim Rice. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Alvarado moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down and ordered. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Justin Metz.
Justin Metz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Standing in now, Victor Caratini. The short, hit hard. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 3, Junior.
Digging in the switch hitter, Junior Moore. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Rice. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
In now, Will Negri.
Will Negri.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It is now 9-0. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
You know what they say, Dan? The way to get to the big leagues from an offensive standpoint, you better be able to hit that fastball. And this power pitcher missed over the heart of the plate consistently. On the flip side, the finesse guy was on point.
You know, this was like watching one of those days when Tommy John used to have that real good sinker ball. A guy like Frank Tanana. You don't have to throw 95 to 100 to get big league hitters out. As we saw in this one here, if you can finesse and move the ball in and out, you can win at the big league level.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hit hard on the ground to second. Metz fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 64.
Andrew Coles will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Pedro Baez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Pedro Baez.
Digging in once again, Fernando Alvarado. He singled his last time up.
Catcher, Fernando Alvarado.
From the stretch. 4-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Ford Lemieux, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Popped him up. Seager is there for it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 4, Eric Fernandez.
Ready for another shot now. Eric Fernandez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Mets stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Stepping up to the plate, Johnny Damon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
One strike.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Corey Seager. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fastball is in there. And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In the day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys going out into 8th, let alone the 9th inning, this has been a terrific start up to this point.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Cubs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dan O'Neill wins his 25th decision of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Kenta Maeda struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
9 runs on 8 hits. No errors. And that's 1 man on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's state attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. In the National League Central, Dan O'Neill saw his remarkable season continue, picking up his 25th win, helping the Cubs down the Dodgers 9-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. As of today, the Cubs are atop the NL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Dodgers are in third place in the NL West, 17 games out of first. The Cleveland Indians grabbed 13 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-0. Heading into the day, the Indians sit in first place in the American League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. While the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. Will Clark plated 3 runs on the day, helping lead the Marlins to a win over the Redbirds 5-4. Entering the day's action, the Marlins sit in third place in the National League East Division, 13 games out. And the Cardinals sit in third place in the National League Central. They're over 20 games out of first. Drew Pomerantz pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season, leading the Reds to victory over the Padres 4-2. As of right now, the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Brewers got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Braves 8-4. As of today, the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. While the Braves are in 4th place in the NL East, they're 13.5 out of first place. Paul Sewald got his 7th win out of the bullpen, leading the Mets past the Nationals 4-3. Heading into the day, the Nationals sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Mets are atop the division, a commanding 8.5 games ahead of second. Backs 4-3. At the start of the day, the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West. They're 18.5 games out of first. While the Rockies are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. Yogi Berra launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as San Francisco took care of Philadelphia 10-4. In the standings, the Giants are in 2nd place in the NL West, 16 games out of first. And the Phillies are in 2nd place in the NL East, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. The Toronto Blue Jays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-1. As of today, the Yankees sit in first place in the American League East Division. They have a commanding 7.5 game advantage over second. While the Blue Jays